man are afraid of no man. Listen with one under here. All the man are afraid of no man. I have some man go like them mouth and gun. But I'm not afraid of no man.
Yo, no man can this badness. Me we use wired for target practice when shot both men are rassless. Not just think me a artist. Suffer from psychosis. Ghost friend to the closest. Okay, but what should I take notice? Bad man not take notice from. No inform man ask by the whole of them for die cookie where them a try. But them a this all I say aye. None of them can look in a way eye to the weekend a fly high up in the sky. Right for shot chop off them head some a right. Funeral mother go cry. Talk my boss me scan me nah go laugh in none of them. All them a go like them a friend. Tell them make me dope in them. Talk my boss me scan me nah go laugh in none of them. All them a go like them a friend. Turn them in a dope. Talk them a blood clot shot. Tell me give them to rotted shot. Fat one in a them head top. Send body down a dove cat.
And you know, say the other take and them love that was when we a bring dead body 9 o'clock. What can't tell me about gun shop? Enough gunman killer make run back. We not take talk, we not take shot. Make boy body run and body drop. Dip on the floor and do the body pop. Down this killer man come don't rise the clock.
Talk my boss me scan me nah go laugh in none of them. All them a go like them a friend. Tell them make me dope in them. Talk my boss me scan me nah go laugh in none of them. All them a go like them a friend. Turn them in a dope.
Them two brother we a hype online. We a dead killer piece so fine ya. Me a bad man in a real life. And we don't know say the two food and them a vagina. Them a ear and the killer online. Cause them ears me to China. Anyway me see me kill them me carbine ya. Anyway me see me kill them me carbine. Chop him up fine. Nobody now go call no 999. Too much informer them on the line. Burn them out same time. Me no time for the fuckery. Girl them out a road love me from the days when me did ugly. Now me a put in the work. Everything still a work. Now me know my life is lovely.
Talk my boss me scan me nah go laugh in none of them. All them a go like them a friend. Tell them make me dope in them. Talk my boss me scan me nah go laugh in none of them. All them a go like them a friend. Turn them in a dope.
Why me a boy love and go see that through them trust me. Yeah, you know massive. I mean, I think young they should pass stone of and no boy fear me. I'm not telling you. Never believe I'm scary. Yeah, you know massive. You have something that I like Batman. But I don't know the man, you know. No man. Yeah, kiss you. All of the man are afraid of no man. No son one under here. All the man are afraid of no man. I have some man go like them mouth a gun. But I'm not afraid of no man.
So man, them always go on like them mouth a gun. Me no depend on that. Good evening, my people. Man, there's enough respect plus enough tax. As you can see, we're there back in our place again. It's been a little while still. Cause you don't know, we've had other engagements and other things to, you know what I mean? We've had things to deal with and take care of, and you know, work always takes precedent over entertainment and like laugh and joke and just having fun. You get me? So good evening to everybody, and I hope everyone's having a great bank holiday weekend. You don't know the style already. Luke, big up yourself. King J, big up yourself. Tammy, big up yourself. Rihanna, big up yourself. Manners and respect plus enough tax. Big up to Divine, big up to Maddox Angel, big up to all those that's over on the YouTube and etc. Our first thing, because there's bare things I want to cover today, because I ain't been on live for a minute. I've been playing a few little mixes here and there still. So big up Realist J for last night. That was absolutely epic. I'm absolutely drinking soft drink today because I had a little hangover earlier today. It wasn't really that nice. So Marnie T, big up yourself and good evening. But yeah, it's definitely soft drinks today. What I will say though is that there's been so much going on. I definitely want to reason about the world worth of PASSA that's going on right now. A lot of people are so confused and distracted, and yeah, it's good for us to all know what going on. Deeks, big up yourself on the check-in, big up yourself, manners and respect. And good evening. So first, I feel like I'm gonna start off tonight with so I've had a few people send me screenshots of something that's going around where people are saying there's this man that's gone around stealing dog food. Anyone that knows Killer P, come on, just know me for real. Because I've had a few people send me these things like, yo, Killer, are you that? People have sent me this and that, and I said, boy, it look like you stealing up. Favor you still. So I want to put up these screenshots to let you see, so that you lot are very clear that that is not me, and you know that I own 2 kittens or 2 cats, and I don't own no dogs because I don't like dogs, and I wouldn't steal cat food, much less dog food. No farmer food, I don't need to steal. So yeah, big up to those that know that, and big up to those that still need to get to know me a little bit. You get me? Yeah, so watch that style. Watch this, peeps. This guy now. I don't know, like, how can you really mistake that to be me? I know the head shape, all right, cool. Head shape, I don't know, man. I don't think you could mistake that and say that's Patrick, though. I don't fucking know. The man's got dog food. He's had 2 big boxes of dog food, bruv, with a grey rucksack on his back. Does that look like something Killer P would wear? Or is that Killer P's kind of jacket? I just don't think. That's nothing to do with Skeng brand or any of the branding of what I've been, you get me, pushing out. See the next one, yeah? Like, what is this, bruv? Like, come on. That's a bit closer, I think. Yeah, but that's not me, my people. So, yeah, you see what I'm saying? Look, Luke, I know a lot of us resemble and have a resemblance from far and etc. But allow my life, blood. I know a lot of people would like to see me that down and out where I might need to steal dog food or a few. You get me? No, but no, that's not me, my people. That is not Patrick. Patrick now for teeth, nothing. I don't steal no farmer food, much less dog food. Come on, man. And Killy and Kelisha, they're not dogs. They're kittens. They're cats. So allow my life, please. That was funny, but just had to get that one out the way. You get me? And you know what? Before I get even serious, though, let me. I saw something the other day, right? And I said, no, I definitely have to run this on the GODCAST because this brother, like, it's sad when you got friends like this, but it's funny in the background for us that's watching and onlookers. But imagine having a friend like this, people. I can't lie. When I saw this, I dead with laugh. But let me know what your views are about this in the comment section. Instead of this brethren helping out a brethren when he's in need, watch what the brethren does. And I'll watch your comments and we'll reason about it after 2 seconds. Take a look at this scenario, peeps.
Hey, Stu, that's going up, that is now. Stu, it's going up, quick. Quick.
Well, get another bottle.
Oh, fuck's that?
Another fucking
what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? It's a plate.
Get the old pipe. Oh, burn on my feet and everything.
Why have you got a plate? What's
What do you want me to get?
an hose pipe.
It's full.
It's fucked.
Alex, just fucking get one of these pumps or something. Anything.
Hurry up, Stu, quick.
You grab a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, my cans are on fire, look. Oh, the petrol wet.
You wetting her.
Oh,
You wetting the neighbour. What are you doing?
Fuck off, you bastard. I've cut my back open, I've got 3-degree burns on my hands. The cans are fucking... The nosy bastard. No! Not the nosy bastard.
It's Lee.
No, don't get nosy bastard.
Are they? The bin's gone over. It's all gone off, Lee. It's all gone off. He's coming out with a. He's coming out with a cup of. He's coming out with a cup of water. He threw it. He dropped it. He smashed it. This is a YouTube fucking hilarious. Look, he's not right in the head. He's fucked here, bro. Stu, why are you using teacups?
Teacup?
Don't horse. Right, we need to get this out though and be serious. Quick.
Help me get a fucking some water.
All you're doing is a fucking teacup.
Well, you help me, it might be I am put the fucking tap shit. Over. Just watch yourself. Hey, that was a good one. Don't go with fire and some.
Good on me, cans are on fire.
The bins are on fire.
God, it's not right here. What have you
Next
done?
door neighbour's got holes.
Yeah, but
Where is it? You got holes? They're using it. Can you just pass it over here so we...
get this side.
Listen, you don't want them trees going up. It's Lee. You don't want them trees going up, Paul.
Oh, let me out now after this
Chuck it
one.
over. Chuck it over here. Wait there, let me put my hand through the fence. Can you see my hand here? Look at my hand here. Come to
This
the
one will
fence
do
here.
it now.
Come to the fence. Here.
Right,
Go on then.
He's going to get Lee wet now. Don't.
has it gone out? Wait there.
Yeah, the fence has.
Stand back a minute.
Wait there, don't do it. I've got fucking holes here, bro.
Yeah, well, I've got a big fucking 5 gallon drum here. There you are.
But you're not right in the head, Stick. Look at it.
Have you got anything? No. You're just excited.
Yeah.
I'm trying to burn all this shit on it.
And it went over, and the next minute, it all went up.
Oh, I'm going to get all those cans out.
Oh my God.
Oh,
You couldn't make that up.
burn me hand, mate. Good style.
Oh, mate, go and get it under the cold tap now, see?
I told him, but he won't listen.
No, go and get it. I'll do this. You get it under the cold tap.
No, it's alright.
He's mad, isn't he?
This is Sean! All this shit is.
No, this one.
There's a neighbour.
Absolute fucking madness, bro. What is these guys on though? Listen, you got, like the brethren that went and got the hose safe. Big up that brethren there. But you see the brethren that's got the phone in his hand, bro. He is cold. That man ain't got no behaviour at all. Kerry, big up yourself. Kerry Campbell, big up yourself. Kerry Ann, big up yourself on the check-in. Anthony, big up yourself. Simon Statics, my bro, big up yourself. And Eulinis, big up yourself on the check-in also. That was crazy. Joni, my sister, beer love. Zara, beer love. That to me was absolutely crazy. Derek, big up yourself over on the YouTube. Let me find you real quick, my G. I just see you just now. Don't know why you... This is the... Is the half an hour left before I go back to work. I'm in support. All right, big up yourself, Uncle Derek. Manners and respect over on the YouTube. Yeah, Unks, the fight continues until the children are back in the arms of their parents, bro. You know that the fight continues. I mean, we're in full support of that. You know that always. But big up the full family, big up Dee and the family, you know the thing already. Auntie Bernadette, manners and respect. I hope you enjoyed your holiday. Hope you enjoyed your birthday. Oh, and I'm gonna see you for a little while. So manners and beer respect every time. You know the style already. Art I love. And big up the full Ashanti Yard family. On to more pressing things though. Hold on. On to more pressing things. There's some other things that's been like concerning me. I'm like, right, hold on, what do we eat? Everything is being targeted. We got fake foods from fake eggs to fake meat to fake. We got mixed meat. We got human flesh found in sausages and in burgers and stuff. Like, Sunita, big up yourself on the check-in. But these are the things that's concerning, and not everyone is. I'm having conversations with people. They're like, "Is it?" I'm like, "Are you for real? You don't know what's going on?" So this is why I'm like, right, you know what, let me just play some of this stuff, because we all have to be aware of the same things that's taking place. We're being targeted from every angle. Most of us might feel like just because we're in a good position in our own corner that nothing don't affect me. But you might not know that you're being affected in a different way. So we might have to highlight that way and make you see that, you know what I mean? Your eyes might not have been totally on the ball. And this is why we talk our mind and we bring things to the forefront. I big up Balanced Mindset, art I love, manners and beer respect every time, Empress, you know the style. What was I gonna say now? So yeah, the foods are being targeted. Everything that we love, everything that we like to eat. It's crazy. Let's get into that real quick and see what I go on from here, so check out this peeps.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for your advice, you know, say I charge chopper style, and today me have a serious video I drop people. This is not a joke video. I want to share that video and make it go viral because I want to be aware of all of these agricultural products that the government them are import in the third world country. Them. I not just talk about Jamaica, I talk about Trinidad, Barbados, I talk about all of the Caribbean islands them, and including to Africa. Anyway, you see the Chinese man, them go people, them bring a certain type of principle with them. It's a straight financial gain, and them not care about the health issue. We have to deal with the people, them catching all kind of disease and side effect after eating these type of thing that was genetically modified. So I want to understand, so them people are not care about on the health, all them care about a mass production, how fast them can produce them thing, and how long them can make them stay upon shelf. It's all about the shelf life and the size and quality, how them look for attract on the eyes. That's why them saying everything with glitter or gold. Some of the time you go to a supermarket and see some of them product here, them not even rotten. Them stay up on shelf 3-4 weeks. You know why? Because enough of them dip in a embalming fluid. Enough of them things where you see you eat. You ever hear about carbine and them thing there, in them whole heap of pesticide and them thing there. So you see the Jamaica government, this me see them a import, and the third world government now. And it a mash up the farming there. Because you see the farmer them can't compete with them people with the price where them have right now. Because this is true, them thing are mass produce and then genetically modify. Them not take nothing for grow them here. And them grow in a shorter period of time. And guess what happened? The government can get them for buy for cheap and put in at the supermarket, and them have longer shelf life. So them not go spoil. So therefore you don't have no spoilage. But guess what? Yes, when you eat them thing here, I like a plastic you eat people. If you see the residue will left off in your system, that's why you see the woman them right now, nowadays. You remember back then, woman used to have all 20 pitney, 30 pitney, 11 pitney, 12 pitney, 9 pitney. You notice woman nowadays have a whole heap of problem in conceiving pitney. You realize enough man where you see, get the amount of youth them where them supposed to get. All of them things are because your system clog up.
You want me to say now, Mr. Minister? You come out, you put up on the thing, on the talk, on the say. Eat where we grow where we eat. And now we produce it only, and unless we can't supply the market. Come on, man, we can't supply the market. But yet still, we encourage you as young farmers, say, farm. And we farm, and now we product come in, and we can't get no market. This can't fear this system.
Former USDA scientist, now whistleblower, knows that 70% of the ground beef we buy at the supermarket contains something he calls pink slime. Beef trimmings that were once used only in dog food and cooking oil, now sprayed with ammonia to make them safe to eat, and then added to most ground beef as a cheaper filler. It was Zernstein who, in a USDA memo, first coined the term pink slime, and is now coming forward to say he won't buy it.
It's economic fraud. It's not fresh ground beef. It's a substitute. It's a cheap substitute being added in.
Zernstein and his fellow USDA scientist Carl Custer both warned against using what the industry calls lean, finely textured beef, and is widely known now as pink slime. But their government bosses overruled them. Why didn't you consider it beef?
Because it was a salvage product.
Leftovers?
Fat that had been heated at low temperature and the excess fat spun out.
Here's how it's done. Those waste trimmings are gathered, simmered at low heat to make it easier to separate fat from muscle, put in a centrifuge and spun to finish the separation. Next, the mixture is sent through pipes where it's sprayed with ammonia gas to kill bacteria, and finally compressed into bricks and flash frozen for shipment to meat packers and grocery stores where it's added to most ground.
You see how they're trying to kill off the people them. Like they know enough of the people them can't do without certain type of meals a week time. You get me? Like some people like meat, a lot of red meat, a lot of chicken, a lot of, you understand? It's like they're just targeting everything, people. Please stay woke, because like I say, when I'm looking at what's going on, it's making me query, what do I eat? Is it just lentils? A lentil alone I can depend on, but even that's a processed thing. So when me I go yam, what can we eat? I know, so that's guaranteed. Rico, big up yourself, my brother. My brother, manners and beer respect, and I'll big up all my brothers in Paris. Yeah, Claire, big up yourself on the check-in also. Like, it's crazy, man. I'm watching some stuff, I'm like, yo, what are we supposed to do? Say our next bad shot again.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for your advice, you know, sir, church up a style. I mean, I tell you, so every youth is a star. So all you have to do is find a way to be a star. You see me, I say? Yeah, man, you have to find a way to be a star. Because me telling you something. You see them people here, with them call Chinese, and I know people them to play with, you know. Yes, when they come to us, this food situation, you have to watch where you eat, because if you don't watch where you eat at this time, you're going to end up eating some whole heap of garbage. And I talk about garbage, I talk about like Riverton dump garbage. Yeah, and you're going to eat some whole heap of chemical. And I talk about chemical, pesticide, carbine. You see them people, they don't care what them put in their food. Chinese people don't care what them put in their food, because 95% of Chinese people don't eat from nobody else but themselves. And if you check out when them eat, just rice, them eat and noodle. And the rice, so them eat, if you look for them rice, always wetty and them thing, they are the real rice them eat, not the little plastic tough rice so them sell. So you see, when you see them send some things in the Caribbean, you have to watch out what they do. You understand? And you see the big government, them were there in the Caribbean, them look a corrupted leader here, where import all of them food upon the people, them, you don't need to stop it. But that's what I show you what go on right now. This is some fake lettuce. So me I say, some fake lettuce where the man them have on the market. And if you see how the man make the thing, he make it so unique that you have to wonder how these people come up with these ideas to make them thing here. Just no dog. Yo, and you see the local farmer them a get a beat, you know. Because how you compete with a person, you know, where you do them things can't rotten, them things stay up on shelf the whole day. When you eat them things can't digest in your system. You understand that you wonder why we have so much cancer and all kind of disease. When you realize why the people are dead from so much type of disease, because they want to eat them something and then they have to turn to the pharmaceutical. Yo, it's a big game, people. But that's tell them to wise up and share that video with the family and friends. You hear me? I make it go viral, because I hear them say them import this whole heap of things them, you know, from all over the place to come get the people them. I mean, I want them killing off, you know, people. So when I share that video, I make it go viral, yeah, man.
Can't lie, that's some dangerous shit. That's some scary stuff. Absolutely scary to see that in its, you know what I mean, in the way that they produce it, how they create it, how did they just from a liquid, then it's the cabbage, and this is the stuff that we're just chopping away in our kitchen. Consuming, not knowing what does that look like after we've chewed and digested that. How does what does that after look like? I don't know, because you know what? I know real cabbage and them something there stink. You see, if you left that in the water overnight, I feel it for your whole household. Cabbage is a thing. You have to boil that and eat that after you cook that. It's not something to leave overnight till tomorrow. It's not something that you can left in the same water. 10 days cabbage water is the worst smell in the world. And I guarantee you that these cabbages have no smell. They have no smell. It's all plasticky kind of looking type of thing. I don't know how they're doing it. Another thing that I was watching the other day, I was thinking, you know what, that's crazy as well, you know. Fluoride is something that they still use this thing in all their toothpastes, mashing up a lot of people left, right and center. Children from this, like, young, you get me? Brushing their teeth, getting effed up with this fluoride thing, but in so many different parts of the world, it's been banned. So why is fluoride banned in so many places in the world, but here is still endorsing it? We're confusing. It's confused. I'm confused. Why? You get me? Conrad, big up yourself. Come on, man. It's serious. Let me run that one there real quick because this is crazy. We got to keep each other awake. That's all I do now. I can't lie, because in these times right now, they're definitely trying to distract us with all the programs online, all of the social media influencers posting like no other. Everyone's collecting a little check from going live and saying a bit of this and saying a bit of that. But yeah, they're all reaping a little something why they're doing what they're doing, and it's all just to distract the people from what they're really supposed to be seeing, you know, and acknowledging and knowing as information between us. So let's run this one real quick.
Countries now that have banned the use of fluoride: China, Austria, Belgium, Finland, Germany, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, the Netherlands, Hungary, and Japan. All these countries have said that fluoride, number one, is ineffective and toxic and should not be used. We are still using it.
Only 8 countries in the world have more than 50% of their population drinking water: America, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, Israel, Singapore, Malaysia, and Colombia. Only 8.
Investigative journalist Christopher Bryson examines fluoride's disturbing history. Bryson notes that in its early days, fluoride was a widely known and well-documented killer. Documentation from early lawsuits against fluoride manufacturers clearly shows that fluoride was a hazard, not only to humans, but to the environment as well, with damages reaching into the tens of millions of dollars. By 1930, the aluminum industry was the largest and most influential fluoride polluter. Fluoridation provided the chemical industry an opportunity to void liability of their poisonous fluoride waste by means of promoting it as a health benefit.
That makes me know that these people, they've got a plan to mash us up any possible way they can. With a smile as well. They don't want to mash you up and scrub their face and make you feel away when they're mashing you up. They want you to feel good about yourself going to mash yourself up. This country is cold. And the powers that be are evil. They're evil against the people that keep them in power and in the positions that they are in. It's really sad. Very, very, very sad. Also, I do want to touch on, they sold us a waste product that would cost them money to get rid of. That's right, my brother. You're not wrong about that, Conrad. Big up yourself, man. And bear love, my bro. Yeah, man, it's crazy times that we need to be aware of a whole heap of, like, there's no time to be sleeping. There's no time to be sleeping, and there's no time to be having waste conversations with people that, you know what I mean? It bears no fruits. Why are we going to have waste conversation when there's big problems in the world that needs attention? It needs, you know what I mean? Some skilled people to come together and some great minds, like-minded great minds to come together and form a union and try and tackle the things that's going on. But we can't tackle it when we tackle each other. How can we say we're in a position to tackle the bigger picture when all we do is tackle each other? All social bloggers, all, you know, professional so-called speakers, we all attack each other rather than shut our mouth against each other. Come together, let's tackle those big elephants over there in that room. But we don't want to do that. The biggest thing is that we find more interest and more comfort in drawing down each other, and that's just the saddest part of the whole thing, is that we're all on a sinking ship. So screaming out, I'm the best and you're shit, and oh yeah, look at them and look at that, I care zero about all of that. I'm here for the job that's still not done yet. And I'm here to see where is the like-minded people of that. You know what I mean? That's willing to put stupidness aside and let's tackle the real elephants in front of us, because our children and our grandchildren are going to say, Rod, these lot were our heroes of that time. Because what was coming for us, we wouldn't have been able to deal with that. But these lot thought of a way and a strategy and came together, mobilized and decided we're going to do it that way. And actually they done it and they got a result. Happy days. But until we're at that place in our personal space or in our mind space where we can say, you know what, let's put stupid stuff aside and let's start tackling what is really the importance in our lives right now and what actually does matter. I'm waiting to see these people, those type of characters, those type of individuals is where my energy is waiting for. You get me? That's what I'm down for. Anything else, I'm not down for it. I've tried that. It doesn't work. We're recycling that we've done all before and we're going to do it all again and it's going to have the same result. I'm not here for that. So big up to the people that want to evolve and guide a new generation to a new way of thinking rather than trying to guide the youth them into the same way that we thought that brought us to the same place that we are right now, where we're all having to wake up. Because clearly we've been, revolving, coming back round, revolving, coming back round, revolving, coming back. But we ain't been evoluting at all. We haven't evoluted once. From the 90s going into the 2000s, we've been going backwards ever since. And most people think just because of the jewelries, the music videos, the cars and technology itself, you think that we've evolved and we've moved forward. We haven't. Life has evolved. The system has evolved. We, the people, have walked backwards, bruv. So many things that we learned, so many things that we knew, so many things we was already aware of from in our teens. Things that our grandparents set long before us. We've messed that all up. All of our children's generation, they've all messed it all up and made the system come at us full force, and we've all ran backwards. Instead of stepping forward and knowing how to, attack things, address things, approach things. So it's about waking up each other and knowing that right now is not the time for bickering and to be distracted and to pull down or drag down each other because we're all in the same boat that is absolutely sinking. So if the boat's sinking, I don't know why you're talking against me and I'm talking against you. Nah, we need to be finding some lifeboats out here. So where's the lifeboat man then? Where's the lifeboat sisters? Where's the lifeboat people? Because we're sinking. If you don't think we're sinking, look around you. Look at all the things that they've put in place for us to be, who's not going to be sinking in one way? You're going to be sinking the next way. You can't escape what they've put in place. It's a net. They've created it to ensnare all of us. It's a web. You understand? The artificial intelligence, again, is another big problem for me. I find it as a big issue. Like I said this a few GODCAST ago. I'm not even too sure when I said it, about a few weeks back. I know I spoke about this though. With this AI, the AI software that they've readily made available to the public, I know that there's going to be a hell of a lot of shit taking place. For those that have a bit of money in their accounts and can pay for a subscription, it's going to be taking the mick out of people's lives. I've been trying to make people be aware of this shit from how many years ago, that this is where it's going to go, because I saw how they were dealing with me. And I knew that when I was going to authorities like, yo, hold on, how can these people be able to just hack this? These people that own this couldn't give me an explanation. They were telling me that my things are secure. They didn't even know that there was flaws within their own stuff that they've got for the public to be using. So now we've reached a stage now where artificial intelligence, they've released I forgot the name of it to even break it down, but there's an application or a software that they've got now that anyone in the public can purchase. So look out and be careful and be mindful. This is the time that you have to know your people. This is the time. This ain't no joke. These people can now go on my GODCAST right now, sample or record into their phone, into a voice recording, 2 seconds of my voice. Go onto that app and upload that audio. Go onto the other side of the app and type in what they would like that person's voice to say. Now, they could have me confessing to all sorts of shit that I've never done. All sorts of crimes that I've never committed. Are you understanding where I'm coming from? It's a very serious and dangerous time that we're in right now, where anybody and everybody is a target. Might not be your turn yet. You might not be the victim today, but everybody is a potential target to this. So it's time to be aware of what's around and what people are able to manipulate and do. I was one of the first people that were getting I go back to the phone calls. When I was getting phone calls from telephone numbers, I was receiving a phone call from my own telephone number. I was receiving text messages from my own number, my living, working number that was working, and I was baffled. People in my phone book were receiving texts from my number that I didn't send. Do you understand? I lost a lot of friendships, associates that didn't understand what was going on as much as I didn't understand at the time. I can't blame them looking back now, because now I'm aware of what's good. I can't blame them for not wanting to know or find out or figure out. It's just how life is. But now that the world is aware, because it's not just me that's been a target of this shit, more celebrities have been targeted in that way. Normal people have been targeted in that way. Politicians have been targeted in that way. So that's why they've come out with that harms bill. Do you understand? So this is why they've come out with these things to safeguard whoever they think they're safeguarding, but they're not safeguarding the general public, the people that use these things every day. They don't safeguard them. But to be fair again, going back, when certain things were being posted about me on the fake Facebook page, there was many people that would see that and message me, "All right, have you seen this? I'm like, bro, it's my page. Like, I'm the first to know about half of the shit that's going on that page. Come on. It's me that they're targeting. So I'm going to be on that page, bro. I'm going to see everything that's going on." Those same people, all they had to do is press report and report the content. Some of the stuff would have been taken down. I thought that was what was being done. It came to a stage where I didn't want nothing to do with the page, because I didn't want to see the stuff that was being posted, because mentally it was really drawing me out and making me want to do things that I was really questioning myself about. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I, to a degree, didn't want to know half of the shit, but I really thought that the people that were in my corner were like, "Right, is that what they're saying about his mum? Like, report that. Like, is that what he's saying about his daughter or his son? Like, report that." Most people were seeing it as entertainment, laughing and joking and having something to say in their households and stuff. Well, I get it, because a lot of us, we just want a bit of entertainment again. And I don't bear no grudge against anybody for it. But like I'm saying is, we've now reached a stage where people are aware that you could easily become a target of this if your best friend decides that they want to switch sides on you tomorrow. That's how deep it gets. All those people that you sat down and told your odd secret here and your odd secret there, your so-called bestie, your right hand, yeah, you're my chargy, my dog, all them something there. All them little people they were on a walk, and I tell you, little, yeah, don't say nothing, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you that, but don't say nothing, yeah, you don't know. Out the window. Okay, if you think your secret is safe with anybody in these times when people are using your secret as rascal weapon against you, wake up. This is called information technology being used against people that have no knowledge of the technology. That's what that is. Information technology being used against the people, the general public that has no knowledge of that technology. That's what's happening. So we got to stay woke. And those that have knowledge, it needs to stop going on like, oh, just because you got knowledge, you're better than anyone. You've only got the knowledge to pass it on. Why do people think just because you know more than me, you're better than me? No, you're supposed to pass that on. And if you don't want to pass it on, dead with it then, innit? That's your business. We'll find knowledge when knowledge is supposed to be found. It's cool, because it's consistent on our journey till we're dead. But most of us think by having this, and you don't have that, I'm better than you. It's just the same syndrome of the Willie Lynch syndrome of like, oh, my car's better than yours. My house is better than yours. Your girlfriend has a bigger bum than my girl. Oh, shit, I need a better girl. You understand? You got man out a road that's got Chris gal. It's a mindset thing. And we've all been a part of that same mindset where we've had the Chris's gal on road. The Chris's gal on road. We've had that Chris gal, and man be jumping in their car and driving and rolling with their brethren and still looking at a gal on the road. And the gal you're looking at ain't even Chris like your gal, but there's something about her that's just different. Why are you attracted? Why are you looking? Why do you care? I don't know. It's just the nature of where we've been brainwashed into thinking and programmed into thinking this is okay. The others, yeah, that's the thing there. Yeah, the people need to speak up, man, not watch the next man. Yeah, big up yourself, my bro. You know the style. Each one teach one. Big up yourself, Natasha. Asia, Asia, big up yourself, manners. H, Peachy Bum, big up yourself. You know the chopping already. Zadie, big up yourself. Don't keep no friend. That's what it is, you know. My circle's family only. There's no friend in my circle, you know. I don't have no friend over here, you know. Cause friends setting people up for dead in these times. I'm bunning spliffs and talking about, yeah, I'm bunning this guy today and I'm blazing that man tomorrow. What? Where did we come? Where did we come to this? Man's beating up people's mums and thinking that's all cool. Sending little tomboy gal them for beat up man's mums. Thinking that's cool. None of this stuff is cool. Where's the elders that's around these people to tell them that these things are not cool? Won't be tolerated in our community. None of this shit. You see the next time I hear something like this go on, I'll go and want to see the parents, them, you know. It's not just the youth. I'm gonna want to sit down with these parents and figure out what went wrong. You better put something in place for this. The community will, yeah, put something in place. Because discipline, you see, this is what they wanted in the beginning. That's why they stopped parents from disciplining their children. Because some did take it a bit too far. Still can't lie. Enough parents take it a little too far. I mash it up for the good parents, them. That was raising good children. Yes, there were parents out there trying to kill off their children after death, yes. You know what I mean? But the majority of the parents out there were good parents trying to raise their children in the best way they knew how. They stopped that from happening and allowed everyone's child to run rugged until they ended up in care. When that child became a part of the care system, that child realized it found a newfound freedom within the care system. Because being in the care system, there's a time when you're allowed to go out and do anything you want. We didn't have that at home. There had to be designated places that we were, where mummy knew if time reached and we're not forward, but she can find me. We weren't allowed to just be lost and go out and be lost in the wilderness. Mummy never raised us like that. We was not dragged up in that way. And we wasn't that far out of mummy's sight. Enough times mummy would say, yo, God, I'm going to do your thing. And where I go? I say, I'm going to Slay Gardens. All right. She know I ain't going to Slay Gardens. So my mum will follow me. And watch me. And I know she was following me. Why? Because I knew where she found me. Yeah, because I wasn't in Slay Gardens. Me there in a people house, I sing song and a sound system and them something there. So as parents will do the necessary to make sure that their eyes is on their children. Even though they want to give you a bit of freedom, they still would shadow you because we don't trust every and anything out there. The system strip that. Make parents have to work mad hours where you're not even able to cook a hot meal for your children. Most parents that really want to do that. Not saying you don't have parents that's at home that is around the children when they come from, but most of these parents, some of the parents that are at home, don't cook for the children, brethren. Not every day. Some of them can't be bothered. Some of them's just too busy in their phone. Some of them are just too busy in their own life and forgot about their children's life, and their life comes first as well. Their life is important as well, and they need to have a stretch and a future, and you can look forward and say, all right, this will go on from yassa to this year, and from this, so I go make sure this will go on from this. You must have a little plan for them as well. You can't just left them one side and be looking at what you've got going on. The youth them need attention, brethren, and this is why what's going on is going on. The youth them are killing off people that they know. They don't even know that they know them because you lot are not even making them know, so they're connected. This shit's been going on for years, blood. We've been saying this at every funeral. Boy, I mean, if you link up the man, them have to link up and make our youth them know each other. And it's fake as hell, because if that was the case, we would have been doing that already. Most of us, and that's why I see that kind of unity in places like Birmingham and Manchester and Leicester and certain spots. I've seen that unity certain places, bruv, that still exist. Man that grew up together, their children are growing together, bruv. Man that grew up in London, most of the man them, they're trying to kill each other, blood. How are their children going to raise together? When the whole time it weren't really about friendship, it was about bad mind, and it was about being better than you and outdoing you and basically embarrassing you because there's girls there, or you're not just trying to get one up on your brethren. That weren't a brethren, bro. That's a pussy in your corner. Reality. Big up yourself, Lily. So happy living on, yeah, of course, loads are happy living on benefit. Most are happy living, do you know what, another thing that really hurts me as well, I've seen a lot of women, and I ain't really spoken on this, but you see what it is, you see another thing that hurts me, is the women that I do know of that have been trying to get their children diagnosed just for them to be able to get the government vehicle or get an extra payment from the government. Like, these things are absolutely sad and low life behavior. We don't want our children to have labels. We don't want the system to label them with ADHD. We don't want the system to label them with any of the conditions. We want them to be okay. Listen, most of the youth them today, they ain't got no ADHD. They're just hyperactive. Hyperactive children has always been. Hyperactive children, all you have to do is have more activities for them. You can't sit them down and put them in front of TVs. They're not that kind of you got to bring them out into the open and let them run. They've got so much energy. Listen, I've got a little youth right now. He's like my little grandson, bruv. Yeah, my little general, bruv. Yeah, this little child, bruv. He's got so much energy. Bare energy, bruv. What are you gonna tell me? He ain't got nothing wrong with him. All it is, he's just one of them children that he just needs to be active. Active. Give him stuff to do. He's happy. Sit him down and you can't do that with every child. They want to label your child. They want to dumb down your child. They want to say, oh, you need to give your child this tablet. You don't need to give your children nothing. There's nothing wrong with most of these children, and I feel like sometimes it's these parents that they can't wait for somebody to say, oh, your child needs this, for them to jump up and say, all right then, and then you sit down with your brethren and figure out how you can get extra benefit off of that. It's just the youth them, bruv. The youth them are not a meal ticket, bruv. They're not a meal ticket, brethren. They never asked to come here. They never asked to be here. Yeah? They're our load, and we will carry them with pride. With pride. Facts. Where we at? Need to channel the energy in the right way, type of thing. That's right. I see the disabling them before they have chance to grow weakness. Trust me, Emily, I'm not lying. It's the stuff that I see and I witness, I acknowledge, and I'm saying, this ain't right. enough things I see and I think, that ain't right. And this is why I know most type of women I couldn't be with anyway, because if you think that's okay, I'm gonna be the first person before any of your friends and family to tell you, say, yo, my girl, you feel like that can't work. Kick that out of your head. You're stupid. Yeah, you're stupid for even bringing that to the table. But like I say, a lot of people are yes man them and just wanna yes, make everyone smile and happy go lucky kind of thing. I'm not on that. When it's wrong, and when it's not for the greater good or the greater good of the future of our children, then what are you doing? You know what I mean? So these things are things that I got to bun out. I have to bun them out. Another thing that I will be bunning out is the, do you know what? I'm not even going to talk. I'm just going to play this because I'm not happy. There's so many things that I'm not happy about, bruv. UK is in some tanglings with Ukraine. UK, they're up to no good. Been for a little while. They've been using Ukraine to antagonize Putin. Then when Putin strikes, they send arms to Ukraine for them to defend themselves, but you wouldn't send the soldiers because you don't want to be frontman them. So you would just support them by giving them aid and 2 arms and yeah man, go murder them, man. Go murder them, boy. There. These people are cold, you know. These yeah, definitely lack of ambition and outlook. Definitely. Let's see what's going on over that side of the diaspora there. Let's see what's going on over this side, peeps.
People don't know that the CIA got in bed with the right-wing Nazis in Ukraine to overthrow the democratically elected government of Ukraine in 2014. We had a peace deal. It was called the Minsk Accord. And then they violated it. Who violated it? Ukraine kept shelling the Donbass, which are the Russian speakers in the eastern part of the Ukraine. And that's why Putin had to be provoked to invade to protect those people. Nobody will tell you that. Everybody who talks about every other news station, by the way, you're the only one doing this. And I applaud you for letting people come out and tell the truth about what's actually happening in Ukraine. Other stations, when I watch, what they do is they start the history of Ukraine from Putin's invasion. They never tell you that we overthrew their democratically elected government in 2014. They never tell you that they didn't stop shelling the people in the Donbass. They never abided by the Minsk.
So there is more to the story, and I'll be honest here, I just ain't started to share anything from any of that, to be fair, because it is a bit too graphic. It's a bit graphic still, I can't lie. It's very, very, very graphic. So I wouldn't be sharing that on my GODCAST because I don't really like war. War on my style still. I love. I love to spread love on them something there. War on a nice something. But especially when people are dead in our thousands and not on all of that, man. My thing is unity, bruv, and unify the people, them, and spread love. Who don't get along, just stay over the other side and just, you know what I mean? Keep your side over there, we stay over this side. Still get along and live, you get me? Do I have to kill the world? You can't kill the world just to live. No, you gotta live and let live. So it's called throwing stones, then hiding your hands. Zadia, hey. Uncle Derek, big up yourself, back to work. Manners and beer respect, and have a blessed evening. Have a blessed weekend still. Heart, I love, the style. I work in schools with ASD, ADHD. Yeah. Big up yourself, Lily, man. What's your take on some of the stuff then, Lily? With the ADHD kind of thing, what would you say? Would you say that some, I don't even want to put you on a spot like that, because I know that's your sector still, I can't really do that. But if you can, give us like a light insight of, are these young people being diagnosed in the right way, or are some of them, I don't know if I can ask you that though, to be fair. Because I personally already know that most of these young youths are just hyperactive and just need more activities within the day for themselves. And they're just as normal as everybody else. That is it. But to label them and say ADHD, nah, I feel like they're going a bit too far, and that just enables them to now prescribe prescriptions, you know what I mean, for your children. And you as the parent, if you don't be feeding these children these subscriptions, they will take away your child and put your child in care. Because they say you're an unfit parent. Why? Because you're not feeding that child the prescribed stuff that they've prescribed you, because they said they've diagnosed your child with this. It shows that there's no control. Or I might be saying it wrong. No, I'm not saying it wrong. That means there's no control. That means you have, as a parent, you have no control. The minute they diagnose your child with A or B, if you don't stick to the requirements of the A or B, then you are like neglecting the fact that this child might need A or B in the eyes of the system. It's not rocket science. It's yeah. Trust me, Joni, you're right. You're right. But these are the things that's going on in my people, and boys, make your man question a whole heap of things. I can't lie, it's making man question a whole heap of things and wonder if we're ahead of really what's going on. Like, flipping out, it's crazy. So much things all at once. How do we stay on track? How do we stay on track of everything? Every moment, something's being changed. Every moment, they're shifting this to that. There's too many things to keep our eyes on. So, the only way it's going to work is if, you see, on my journey, I'm going to find, things are going to come to my attention. Equally, on even the 17 of you guys on the Facebook, yeah, and the 17 of you guys on the YouTube, right? You guys are gonna all have the same thing. Like, you're gonna come to your own realizations. People are gonna come and bring information to you. People are gonna send you into directions where you're gonna find information for yourselves. It's what are we doing with the information? Like, if there's 17 of us that's got information, why are we not sharing it with the other 17? And the other 17 is going to have a whole different set of information to give to the other 17. What are we doing? Why are we wasting time? Because we could be empowered by the knowledge that we share daily. But we don't do that. We hold knowledge and we use knowledge against each other. Doesn't make sense. It's a hard one, too much to write. Some of the kids definitely could go to the mainstream. So I'm saying, big up yourself for even saying that much. And I appreciate love that still, because you didn't have to even reply. I know it's really hard to give an opinion when you work in a certain sector. You work in an institute like schools and stuff. It's really hard to talk about the schools or the problems within it or what you think could be done in a better way. It's really hard because, yeah, you don't know the thing. Like I said, we're in a time right now where everything that's being said it could easily be used in a malicious way and make somebody look worse than it was even said or worse than the narrative was. Yeah, they could just change the narrative for you. So it's crazy times. It's hard to really get to the bottom of certain things that we really want to discuss, and you know what I mean? Yeah, can't really always do it. Maybe someone that's been there and has changed their profession, they can talk on that, but someone that's still there, no, they can't. It becomes detriment to them. You know what I mean? So, gotta be smart, gotta use your brain, use your loft, yeah? Don't be silly. That's how the thing goes. All right, thoughts on the king. Anyone got any thoughts on the king? Just an open forum real quick. Anyone got any thoughts on the king? No thoughts on the king? No thoughts on the king. No thoughts on the king? Big up yourself, Bertie. Shouts out Becky, Wagwan. Good evening. We saying, any thoughts on the king? Anyone? Why do that do them? Shouts out to Dean, my bro. Big up yourself over on the YouTube. Manners and respect plus enough tax, my family. What do you think about the king, though? No thoughts. Laugh out loud. No thoughts from me. I love you lot. You lot are the best, you know. Big up yourself, Bertie. Manners and respect. Big up Tiny Too Bad. Anyway, she there. Big up my brother Dow. Anyway, you're there, my bro. Shouts out to Maddox Angel. You don't know the choppings. All my kings are here with me now. That's what I'm talking about. Natasha said, fraud. Alright, Tash, you give me bare jokes. No thoughts. Beck says no thoughts at all. Nothing nice to say. Say nothing at all. Laugh out like, well, you know, that was how we was raised, Claire. You know what I mean? If we don't have nothing good for say, I better we not say nothing at all. At true. What, anyone else? No thoughts? None. Lily says none at all. God save us all, but God save the king. Dean said, God save us all, but God save the king. All right, you lot are killing me. Only king I'm interested in is my son. Bless up, little man. You don't know the style already. King, that little pasty looking king thing, I'm speechless to rot it. Nah, man. Do you know what it is? It coming like the glad rags. The glad rags that was worn. Looks like someone else wore them a few times before. Like they just brushed it up a couple times. You hear me? Yo, you go wear this, you know, Charlie. Boy, I'm not too wear that. Wear that, Charlie. All right, then I'll wear it. You know what I mean? Now have a choice, but show him and Camilla. So what does it make Camilla then? Where is Camilla? What? She ain't queen. Him a king shower. If him a king and that is for him wife, then shower. Because if Princess Diana was still here, she would have gone from princess to what? Queen, though. So them rub out Diana, moving my girl, my boy turn king, and she turn what? What, she not turn nothing? She not get a new job or she just get a new eardo and a new little rub for wear for the day and toe shows and them something there. A new bedroom suite for sleep, you know. What, she not get? Well, boy, I don't know. I don't know, my people. I just, yeah, she's the ultimate side chick in the like of all side chicks. How can you be married to a king and you're not a queen? How can you be married to a king and you not be a queen? Miss Sorry, something wrong right there. Whole heap of mix up and fraud in that department. Whole heap of mix up and fraud in that department. One thing I must say, though, he needs to go look about his pressure. Cause them fingers swell up like rich man sausage. Nah, Rihanna, you are not nice though. You are not one of the nicest of people, are you? You're horrible, innit, Rihanna? Nah, that was cold. We said she's the queen consort. What all that work? Auntie Bernadette, how that work? Cause me confused. Them dress up like a king and queen, but me never hear nothing about no queen. Anybody hear anything about queen? Me just asking because I miss the whole of the thing. Me just see a picture and me switch off because I don't know the choppings, man. I'm too in and eat. From them kill off my girl, and I'm not too business about them and them family again. You know? Business about them at all. No grand picnic, no picnic at all. Them take away mummy. From them take away mummy, no response for them, you know. Yeah, she definitely got a gangster walk still. No, but I swear to God, I would have preferred Princess Diana all day long. That woman had a heart of gold, and it was unquestionable. You didn't have to, there was no question marks over her head. She actually cared about people all over the world and really tried to make a change when she really went there. She really made a change with a lot of the places that she actually touched. And that's why when she passed, the whole world was actually mourning, genuinely mourning for that young lady right there. So my heart always goes out, you know what I mean, to it's hard to even say to the children. No, my heart goes out to the people that felt the same way I felt about Princess Diana. You get me? Yeah, that's how the thing go. Can't say the family members, cause some of them sit back and watch things unfold and never done nothing about it, and still ain't done nothing about it, still ain't said anything about it. It's all Chinese whispers. Who cares? Can't do nothing to my dear, my queen, my empress. You must say, and me have to go walk with my papa and smile and conference and preach, and you must say mad. So I know I be a crosses around there, so. And bangarang and beer, passa and all them something. You see? I don't rate it. Let me see. Yeah, same thing they did with the Queen release pics, and her hands look swell up. Then next minute she dead. So what? He's next in couple months. Yeah, but you never know. Say him the on a list. Him the on a list for be the king for 2 minutes, man. Them never say I'm gonna be king for long. Them just say I'm gonna go king. You see me? I was gonna get take 2 samples off of that movie there named Robin. Yeah, man, with the king. Yeah, when my ball for him snake. Hiss! I never run when I need you. Hiss! I've been robbed. I should have really took that bit, bro. I was gonna do that for the king today still, but can't bother with that, you see me? Oh, the companion of the monarchy. All right, big up yourself, auntie. Thank you for that info there. Never watch a thing. Them come like soap opera, EastEnders, Kiss Me Teeth. Eulinist, big up your bad self. That's why I say all heap a mix up in that department. Haven't switched on my TV all weekend. Busy. Rihanna, congratulations as well, man. Big up yourself on the award as well. With you guys with the radio as well. You lot had an award ceremony. I'm sure I see that on Facebook somewhere. Big up and congratulations on the great work you lot been putting in, man. Manners and respect, and it's good to be acknowledged for the work that you do as well. So big up to the team, you get me? It's the same interbreeding. They are one step away from beast. You see me, I say, yo, Bertie, he frightened for talk some of them things, you know, cause nah, lie, you know, frightened of, and you see them boy, they know, normal, them are some different type of, you see me, different type of people, so I don't want to trouble them and get them people up on my corner, look upon me and I try look for me and I send people in my corner for me and them thing they call, You see when man and man a war, man will tell a man say, yo, when me see you in a youth, hey. But you see them boy there. You right, Patrick? Lovely. You have a nice evening. Enjoy your weekend, did ya? Yeah. Yeah, me and the missus just came back from the Bahamas. You know what I mean? Well, enjoy the week. You'll be dead by the end of it. You know what I mean? By the time you walk, we had that him saying, you'll be dead by the end of it. You would never know, because he just smiled with you. He wouldn't even say a bad word to you. But he paid a man, sent a couple man in a one transit van, come creep up your rotted, fling in a one garage and start torture you. You don't even know, so that little small man, they make them something they go on. Make people run program upon you. So listen to me, man. Leave people business alone. This is the moment and the part of the show when them left people business alone, you know. Because somehow you know too in a people business too, you know. You see, people business is a thing where make money. People business sometimes make money. But you see, somehow you know, we in a people business. No say you not make no money from business, Rasta. You can't see why King Mix Up are the leading guy pan line when he come in pan Mix Up. Because him know about the mix-up business. He's not just feeding you mix-up. Him a calico check off our business too. So don't play with the business. It's called business. That means there's a dollar sign beside it. No. When you're talking about PASSA no. You see what I'm saying? Me can PASSA when me want to talk. You know, me can talk my mind and pass about anything me want, you know. Yeah, because it's not people's business. You see what I'm saying? Big up my brother Oggs. Anyway, you're there, manners and respect. Big up Billy Boy. Anyway, you're there, my family. Seeing? Bad artists. Seeing? All right, watch it. I can speak my mind when I want to talk about mix-up and PASSA. But you see, when me want in-vehicle in a people business, you see, if me now get piece of that business there, meaning a percentage off of the money there, where me I go in that business for? Oh, I'm not part of that business there. So you're not going to hear me talk people business. Let's differentiate the two or the three. See what I'm saying? So when me I talk and you hear me I diss up certain manner, that's not talking people business. That is called mix up and pasta time. And sometimes people belly hungry and want a little pasta fi full them gut. And that we provide for them. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's how we think them, man. So sometimes we have to give a little pasta, sometimes we have to give a little information, and sometimes we have to stop everything for a moment and reflect. You see what I'm saying? I see like our son there, and them crown the man. Just want to play that shot here, yes. Big up Andy Chin anyway, them a big brother, because you know, from them go crown the man, you know, me just know, say, be a okri I go reach we still. Be a okri I go reach we.
Yeah! Rastafari, I Selassie rules and reigns over all living things. He don't dwell it in the secret place of the Most High God, should abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say, Jah bless a sound like Arrow Syndicate sound, with youth like DJ Yellow, Not Nice and Hydrant called Killer P. Big up all Stockwell and Bricks and Massive, you don't know, so we are kick off a sound boy face. I and the chin say, run things. Element of surprise. There will be weeping, there will be wailing, and a gnashing of teeth, till Arrow Syndicate town they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to? There will be killing, blood will be spilling, it just not go ease, till Arrow Syndicate town they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to? Weeping and a wailing, I said a gnashing of teeth. Weeping and a wailing, you test Killer P, you get defeat. Weeping and a wailing, and a gnashing of teeth. Weeping, what a wailing, you test Not Nice, you get defeat. Here will be fighting, every son will be backbiting, it just now go ease, till Arrow Syndicate town they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to? There will be wars, rumors of wars, there won't be no peace, till Arrow Syndicate town they appear.
Ask them.
And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to? Jah Rastafari.
Hail the king, is he me? Yeah, man. Emperor Haile Selassie I first. You know the next king, you know? No, Marcus Garvey a king too. No, Malcolm X a king too. You see me? You know all Tupac a king as well. You see me? You know all them man a king Rasta. Me a king too. So big up all my king brothers out there that live within the king mindset of being a king and upful, rightful, and you know what I mean, doing the right thing. Big up all queens. You know, some of them depend no king nor queen thing, you know. Man a emperor, you know, in them time, you know, man a real alpha male and emperor, you know. They depend no king thing, you know. Cause some man just there in some robe and some little cloak and a talk about dagger. Cloak and dagger. Joking. But no, big up real emperors out there and big up all real empresses out there. Big up all real alpha males out there looking after the sisters them and the mothers them, daughters them. You see me? Them thing that is really important in these times, and we have to applaud that and manners and respect to that always. You get me? What's wrong with enough people, man? Them thing that we are deal with in our them time, yeah, when they're on a folly. You see me? I saw something else in the media that really threw me off still. I don't know if I should talk about it or play it because it's just kind of nuts, bruv. This one is nuts. I don't know what happened here, but it's raised a conversation in regards to like children in care being adopted and being abused by the same people that are adopting these people, these young children. I feel like I need to, do you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to save that till next week and gain more information on that before I even go into that reasoning there, because I need to be more aware of some of the stuff that's taking place. How did it get there? What's being done about it? Yeah, and the people them that are behind fighting for some answers in regards to that scenario. It's actually mad still. Jamie, big up yourself, manners and respect, and good evening. I think I definitely do with that one next week. In depth rather than shallowly skim past that or have it in a conversation in passing. It's not really fair. It's better that I go in depth on that because that's serious. That's two young little children. I think they're very young infant youths being abused young, and not just being abused, but being like the pornographic photos being taken of these young boys and sent to other men that are in a group of some madness that likes child porn. And it's crazy the way that the police actually got hold of this information, or even got to the fact that these men had been doing what they had been doing, and it had spread so far and wide. And it's just crazy, but it raises a deeper conversation in regards to, is this right? Is this actually okay? Should this be something that is revoked? Is this something that needs to be re-looked at? Is it something that needs to be more regulated in a different way? Because this is crazy what's going on today. I don't even, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. We all sat down on a Saturday morning watching Western with our parents. I have now concluded nothing changed. People who are in charge still talk with folks. Speaking with forked tongue. Big up yourself, Eulinist. You know about that for sure. They say this, but they mean that. Basically what speaking with a forked tongue is, saying one thing but meaning another thing. You know what I mean? A lot of people do that stuff. It's actually crazy, but yo, there's loads going on right now, my people, in the world, and yo, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Another thing that really hurt me. Let me show you what's another thing that's really, it's mad. It's like, because there's, all right, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, let's go back 10 years. Let's take it 10 years at a time. 10 years ago, we had music coming from artists that still was guiding the youth them in a certain way. It was still guiding them, the people, don't just say the youth them. It was still guiding the elders and keeping everybody in check to a certain degree. 20 years ago, we definitely had a barrage of conscious, righteous artists that were coming through and spreading a serious, deep message that we totally believed in that. We started to live within the light of that. Music was a serious influence in my life coming up as a youth. So listening Garnet Silk, the messages within the music, you get me? Listening to Luciano them, listening to some, you know what I mean, certain Sizzler tune them. There's message within the music. Now, when I look at the messengers of the music are no longer spreading the message, But now the messengers of the music are only online bickering with each other about stuff that I'm confused. The artists them need to stop worrying about numbers. Stop worrying about people's record deals. Stop worrying about who's performing for who, what team, what promotion, where and when and how, who cares? See, people's business, when it concerns money, unless you're involved in that business, we need to keep our nose out of that. We need to stay within the boundaries and not cross the lines, because crossing lines, you got to be in the position to cross that line. Why do I say that? Because if you're not the manager doing managerial stuff for the artists, then it's kind of crazy. Do you understand? So worrying about people, who they perform for, or what show they go and do, or if them have visa for fly and all them something there, are small-minded stuff. There's enough food for everybody to eat. What needs to happen is that the artists, big up yourself, Donna, on the check-in, yeah? Most of the artists, them that are the messengers, need to go back to being the messengers of the music and stop bickering within the music with other artists that might not be of your caliber. You guys know, because you've been in the game for a long time, the music is not about the money. There is money to be made, yes. There is bills to be paid, yes. There are mouths to be fed, we know that. But at the same time, music is a message and it's a mission and not a competition. The whole music industry now has become a competition-based thing. It's no more about the message. It's about tracing with each other online. It's about disrespecting each other online. Today, this man's the top man. Tomorrow, a man just dissed him up. And the both of them's on King Mix Up by tomorrow. By the time, as soon as the live finishes, both of them's things chopped up and it's on. King Mix Up don't play games and he don't waste time. Business is business. You see what I'm saying? So the artists them, message, the sizzlers them. Luciana's always been spreading the message and doing the works. But like the likes of like the sizzlers, the budgers, all them kind of artists there need to start come back together and start do some work. It's sad when all of the great artists them are on one island. All of them stuck on one island. And it takes for a man to fly in with some money for bring a couple artists together for them to do a great works. Where is the times where the man them used to just form a union and go to studio and voice tune together, brethren? Where's that unity gone, blood? That unity is not there. That's why the energy's left the music, brethren. The energy has left the music. Because the unity is not in the music. The unity is within the money. Sad to say. Man them's only good with who they're on a show with because they're collecting a check at the end of the show. So they have to be good with them. But what happened to the man them that's not making no money? What happened to the man them that's still got talent, that's still out there and we're not hear about them? The ones them that we're airing about, we're only airing about them because of the mix-up, what King Mix-Up I put out there, that's keeping them relevant because the music ain't really shooting. It's the young gunners them that's shooting right now. The Valiant them, the Massacre them. You understand? The Fully Bad them, they're shooting. It's not the elder ones, it's not the Killers them, it's not the Beanie them. Them man, they're redoing and replaying and they're not the current. The current is the young G's. The Joshi them, the Skeng them, they're the young G's. They're the ones prominent right now and consistent right now with the fresh flavor. So the elder ones that's supposed to be setting the standard for the youth them to follow, how can they follow you guys when you guys are just online licking out against each other? Who never go to one's funeral? Who never done this? Who never done that? Who did this from who? Bruv, I can't stand when people do things and expect a praise for it. Why did you do it? And me do this, and me boss them boy there, and me put them boy there on the map, you know. If I never me, and me call them and tell them don't do it, you know. And me. There's too much ego amongst us. Why do we not do things from a clear point? Why do we not do things from a real clean-hearted standpoint? Why do we do it with the intention to loud up the fact that I done this? Oh, if it wasn't for me, then this wouldn't. Why? Listen, there's many things one can do. The world don't have to know about it. If the world was to know about it or was supposed to know about it, the world would have been there watching when it was being done. So to go on social media now and say, boy, me do this and we do that, this is just looking clout off of the Most High bless you, you know. The Most High will bless you, and if you use that blessing to bless other people, you shouldn't throw it back in the Most High's face, brethren. Yovers, if the Most High put you in a position that you can put other people in a position, you shouldn't look back down on them or style them just because if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't. Because of course they would have. It would have been someone like you. The Most High, you don't sleep, he ain't gonna leave the good people them out. So it's always gonna be someone, but it's always someone that's already been blessed with you understand? That's gonna bless somebody else, but you shouldn't bless somebody else and then speak about it. Don't give somebody something if you're gonna give it to them to only tell the next person that, boy, I me give them that, you know. I've had friends like that, want to give man something, and then next thing, within the same said breath, they want to tell somebody, me just give it right back. I prefer do without rather than you think you can style me, yo. So we don't play certain games, you know, my peeps. We keep it 100, you get me? And my people, them just need to stay being real to yourself and being real to your people that you respect and that's always respected you. Reciprocate that respect, reciprocate the love and honor that. You know what I mean? And invest in that and maintain it. It's called bridges, don't burn them. It takes a time, it takes a little while to earn them, you get me? Yeah, so just don't burn them. But not everyone knows that still. That's how it go. Life, is it? Whenever I did music, it was for the community. I had tunes on my first mixtape like Broken Families and Desperate Times. Big up yourself and Odim. God not there, only the devil vibrate winning. Yeah, but you know where it is, my G? The devil's on earth right now, bro. God's not on earth. People are looking for a God, and God ain't on earth like that. God's already installed within us. God is a hardware that's already installed within us, just like the same way the demons amongst us, bro. Most people have gravitated to the materialistic things that have been driven by the demons them. So, you know, trying to God, I put certain thing in your hand, and you can call upon the demon them and them just give you anything you want, and you just have a bag of man with upon the same thing. Them love them style and it seems fashionable to them. But bro, I tell you the God's honest truth, they all been misled. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And they have a part in the Bible where they say, forgive them, Father, because they know not what they've done. They've raised the Father against the Son, now the killing has to be done. But you see, for me, I not forgive nobody. Because everybody are big people, and everybody are adult, and everybody I make them money, and I lay down with them woman, and I go on like big people. So you do all them something and you don't know what you do. So you do all them something there and you don't know what you do. Everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody knows every action has a reaction and every reaction has a chain of reaction. So don't cross lines. We do this because for some reason, something in our head makes us believe that we can cross lines and that it's okay with no consequences. You get me? It's madness, bro. But that's just the life that we're living at the moment. Crazy times we're there in our people, man. Crazy times. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Today is not gonna be a very long GODCAST. I got my daughter in the background. And daddy still got daddy duties to uphold. And you don't know the thing already. I have my little princess. One of them. Around me for just deal with some things, you see me? So, true, a food are the star for life, you know, and I never cook today, you know. So, you know, the choppings, you know, food I feel fine. I saw a next video that I forgot to put out as well, you know, the video about KFC. Now, I know a lot of you guys love your KFC. Don't act like all of a sudden because we're online, you're going to type, F KFC. No, I don't like it. The same way all me like it, I'm a cuss it. The same time I get my box, I open the box, take one bite, me start cuss everybody. I just saw it go, but as I walk past, me just double back in my shop sometime. You see it? I just saw it go. Bless up, Natasha. You know this choppings, man. What was I going to say, though? KFC. Not trying to badmouth them or anything, but a video surfaced the other day with KFC scrubbing out and cleaning their oil pan. Yeah? And they deep fry. Time is precious. Big up yourself on a check-in. Good evening. Yeah? They were cleaning out their oil pan of the deep frying pan, basically, where they fry the chicken and all this stuff. So basically, when they take out the oil and the tray, there's like some gungy, gooey, like some jelly kind of stuff stuck to the side of the pan and that. So they scrape that off and scrape it into a pan, into an actual pan. And they use that to create the gravy. I said, what? I said, yeah, that's what they use and they show the process. I'm like, no way. So you see, for all of you people out there that's never known how to cook a gravy or make a gravy yourself, because all you know is a bisto or you know a rotted KFC gravy, you better learn how to make a gravy and start from some garlic and some onions and some tomatoes and some sweet peppers and them thing there. Because I'm telling you, KFC, me know some girl them, me know some girl where mash up KFC and them not left a 2 cup of them gravy them and big cup of gravy them dip day night is me with the chips them and them scrape and you sure that tastes good? Yeah, man, we talk about this nice. You sure? So yeah, me just know the choppings, my peeps, man. Just be careful. Making gravy as you speak. Big up yourself, Jones. You don't know the choppings. I love that. I didn't know that KFC did gravy. Yeah. My son used to work in their nastiness. If we knew the half people wouldn't eat in no fast food place. Jano. And that's the bottom line right there, Natasha. You hit the nail on the head. You just hit the nail on the head right there. Fam, can you address the deaf in our community? We losing mad people. My granddad, Godfrey, died today. What? Godfrey? I know a Godfrey, you know. He died today. Are you being for real, bro? Hold on. Fam, can you address the deaf in our community? We losing mad people. My granddad, Godfrey, died today. Condolences to the family and condolences to you, my bro. Sorry to air that, my family. There's a hell of a lot of deaths happening at the moment. And I have no words on it. I'm confused, to be fair, because like on the health side of things, yeah, Dean, Godfrey James, I know the name, you know. I know that. I genuinely know that name. It's no jokes, bro. Sad to air that, brethren. And I know that name. It's not even a joke because not everyone's got that name still. It's a unique name still. And I feel like I know the elder. Can't go around the thing. But see, on the health side of things, there's a lot of our young youth them dropping already. 20 odd years old, heart attacks. You understand? And Dean, there's a lot of people over on the Facebook saying condolences to you and the family as well. Yeah, my family. So, because you're on the YouTube, I'm just making you know. Man has enough respect, seeing. And stay strong still, because it's very serious testing times that we're in right now. I can't lie, we're in testing times. And we have to stay strong for the loved ones that we still got left around us. They get me? As the males. But there's a lot of people that had taken the vaccine that it seems like there's complications that's starting to arise with a lot of people. And every person that I'm asking, that's had like complications, they'll be like, yeah, I had the vaccine. I'm like, right, this is sounding kind of sounding kind of nuts. Like it's sounding like there's a pattern here. With the youth them that's actually stabbing each other. Like there's a youth in Wolverhampton the other, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? That was madness. It's the broad daylight, man, is getting stabbed and police is trying to resuscitate the youths. This is not good. I don't rate the things that's going on right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Man, them know this already. Because the man them listen to my GODCAST. I call it a GODCAST because I'm a godly youth. Yes, I do godly things. I'm not out here trying to kill off anybody. None of my enemies. Bro, I prefer that people stay over that side if that's the case. But I'm not running around trying to like catch bodies out here. Why would we? I'm not saying we can't. Of course we can. But why would we? What are we doing to each other that warrants us, that needs that action, that reaction? Why? What are we doing that's so detrimental to each other that warrants a man wanting to murder a man broad daylight just like that and willing to dash away your life for 25 years over a body like that? With no fault for the parents that's gonna have to bawl for that child and have to pick up the pieces. And you know what hurts me as well the most is that nobody actually overstands that having a death within the family, when sometimes a death in the family is supposed to bring the family closer, that death in the family usually splits the family up into a million pieces, and most people won't see it. Yeah, especially the perpetrators that has put the family in that position, they never get to see that. Everyone goes on about their happy way and gets on with their life and forgets that there's people that has to pick up the pieces, and you don't know in which way those pieces are being picked up. So no, I'm not one that's with what's going on and the deaths and whatever else. I would prefer that this shit wasn't taking place. I would prefer that there was a boxing ring in every community where man that's got a problem with a man can just take it to put on 2 gloves. Man, let's go in the ring. Your little dogs, them over that side there. My dogs over there. Your dogs, them go and buy some hot dogs and some chips and whatever else. And my dogs can bun their ganja and do whatever they want to do over here. Yeah, your people cheer for you. My people cheer for me. And when I knock you out, your people can shut up and my people can keep cheering. You know, like that. And we just walk away from there. But at the end of the day, the problem is solved because your anger, for me, you've been able to swing a few punches. You might not even get to hit me once, but you got your anger out by swinging after me, right? And I was right there and I dodged it and fling one back. And whoever connected first and whoever connected last, neither here nor there. But at least that's off your chest now and we can get on with our day. I can't be angry with you for the rest of my life. Who's walking around bitter like that? Dead. But what's happening now is that people are dying over things that it's a spare of the moment death. Sporadic and spontaneous. It's now. No one don't care about what happened 10 minutes ago. Nothing happened 10 minutes ago. Something just happened just a minute ago. A man just murdered a man and what? So what are you telling me? This man woke up this morning without this geezer's name on his brain, just met the guy just now and just all of a sudden, it's madness. This is what's happening out here. The young lady that was murdered in Stockwell the other day, that's sad again. I don't know what's happening out here, but man, them just murdering 30-year-old women. Like, what the hell's going on out here? These are the grounds that I grew up in. Man would never tolerate that. Never. Man would find whoever that is and batter that person. That would never go down in my time. They'll never go. Because I know a lot of men that would not allow that shit to go on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. But I'm not condoning any of the violence that's taking place. I'm really against that shit. I wish my people could just unite and let's just look at the bigger elephant and the bigger picture and the overall. Let's just start tackling what is really in front of us and coming at us in full speed. Everything else is really irrelevant. But yeah, that's where we're at. You get me? Mad thing. Big up to everyone that's passed through on the GODCAST today. It's been a pleasure. You don't know the thing already. Next week, I'm definitely going to make sure that I've got more content and make sure that we can have a decent reasoning next week. A deeper, in-depth reasoning. I know that a lot of people are out and about today. Loads of street parties going on and tomorrow as well. So Enjoy your evening. Whatever you're doing, be safe, be vigilant, be militant. And if you can't do none of those three, just stay in your house. You know what I mean? But don't trouble what don't trouble you. You see me? That's a weird thing there. What the guy that killed that girl got away. Bro, I don't even know if he got away or what. I haven't seen any update on it, to be fair. I've just touching on it real quick because I heard like she was killed there. I don't know. I've heard no update on the perpetrator at all. But if anyone knows anything, please enlighten me. I mean, please. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, enlighten me, man, because I don't know everything still. But on what the little ones and two bits and bobs that I might know, I might share that still. But I still definitely need more. Oh, there was a man arrested, yeah? Balanced mindset. Big up yourself on that one, man. Has a respect for that. Yeah, so good. I hope the man them in prison. All of the man them that know Killer P. Every man on every wing that knows, man, bro. Treat that young lady like she was my sister, bro. And anyway you catch that guy, bro, batter that guy, bro. Batter that guy, bro. Batter that guy, bro. Batter that guy, bro. Batter that guy. Let the only place he can live be on that hospital wing. He can't live in general public, bro. People that do shit like that shouldn't be able to live amongst normal people that do things out of principle. That, there's no way to justify that. No way to justify that. Yeah, there's no. We say, oh, it's a mental health case and he had attacked other people days before. Okay, so this is where it's crazy. This is what I'm saying, like most of this was another problem again, you know, in our society. The problem is this. There's so many people that have been sectioned off that are not absolutely mad. There's nothing wrong with them. They've been wrongly accused and been dealt a bad card, and they're in a position where they can't control what's going on with them. But there's so many people walking around and amongst us that should have been sectioned years ago, and the system just hasn't assessed these people yet. That's the danger that we're amongst right now yeah, definitely police are full of shit as well. But yeah, I believe there's a lot of people that have not been sectioned yet or not been assessed yet, should I say. Paula Anderson, big up yourself, big up the whole family over that side, you know. Big up yourself, manners and beer respect, and big up to the granddaughter, manners and beer love. The ones that have been sectioned and that have been assessed, there's a percentage of them that shouldn't even be in that position. But there's a hell of a lot in society right now that hasn't been they have never been assessed or addressed. They're just out there doing whatever they want. So that's why I say stay militant and stay vigilant, because you don't know when you have to switch and be militant. Being honest, dangerous times we're in. We're being targeted from every angle, and it's always from an angle where a man's gonna say, "Oh well, you can't really blame them." Can't blame what? Every action has a reaction. Don't do something to me if you don't want nothing done to you. And that's how my thing is still. Can't lie. And I don't know what conditions no one's got. I'm not going to care about that at the time. I'm only caring about what's going on right now. I might not even be understanding enough with patience to want to care about what's going on with somebody else when you're drawing me out in that way. You get me? It's kind of crazy. So we all have to know what's going on and know the kind of things that we're faced with on a day-to-day basis. You know what I mean? These are obstacles. We need to keep dodging them and stay skilled out here, because it's about being skilled. You understand? We don't want to end up ill and we don't want to have to end up kill, but we want to stay in this skill lane, you know? Stay in this skill lane, my people, please, because why? So you say a young boy was killed walking home from school Friday. 2 men stabbed to death yesterday. What the hell is going on? Like, this is, like, when you look at the numbers though, this is like genocide by ourselves. We're genocide on our own people. And the government's allowing They use them to just kill off each other. Like, that's it. All who dead, and all who get captured is in the system for 20, 30 years. And that's their solution, and that's the end of that case closed. The youth them can't see what go on. The youth them are so lost in this culture of rolling up and down. I know everybody's scared. I get it. Everybody's got something because no one don't want to be caught short without it, just in case, because we know the other side is rolling with it and that's what they're doing. So I get the dynamic, and it's really complex and it's a catch-22, but at the same time, a lot of the youth them that are getting touched are good people's pickney them, man. Not that deep, like they didn't need to go. There's some real demons out here that really need to go, and none of you lot are touching any of them. You lot are touching all the good youths them that might know a few bad people. So you address them like they're the baddest, so you can score a point on the other side. It's dead, man. Man, I'm have to ease off of all of that. I'm telling you, the man ain't getting no ratings from me on any of this. None at all. We're killing off our own soldiers. When you look at it on a bigger picture, please look at it from a bigger picture, please. My brothers, worldwide, close by, local, global, it doesn't matter. The government is against us, the people. That's the big picture. AI is going to steal all of our jobs. That's the big picture. Credit scoring is going to be the demon of all demons against us, which is going to then teach us or tell us and show us this is how you're going to be living based on what you are worth on the credit score market. You're only worth that much, we can only offer you this. You're only worth that much, you're only entitled to this. So until we start putting stupidness aside, stop killing off each other for fuckery, and start looking at the things that is going to affect us, because you're not killing that, and you can't kill that. Drug money can't do fuck all in this war. Road money can't do F all in that part of the war. Your little gun and your little knife can't do frig all in this part of the war. Pause on that for a minute. Take a look at the bigger picture that we all have to look at together. We're going to have to cross paths on this journey, brethren. So if you're looking to murder me and I'm looking to murder you, we're going to have a whole heap of scared people around us. Because those are the people that's going to end up having to witness this. There's a bigger picture, brethren. There's a big elephant in the room that needs addressing. Only us as a global community, along with a local community, standing as one, can burn out all of these small things they're trying to push in our corner. The longer we stay like this, singled out, and oh, that team's over there, them set of man's over here, we're over here, easy to pick us off 1-1. But when we're as one, as a unit, we're on the same page. When you're on the same page, they can't kill us, they can't knock us. When we have the same knowledge, it's hard to murder us, because we're all Malcolm X's now. No more are we just a one-man pushed to the forefront to speak up on at the pulpit. Forget that. Every man can walk up and stand up on the pulpit and speak, because every man's got the same knowledge, like-minded knowledge. No more can you kill a man for a man's belief. It shouldn't be about that. It shouldn't be about your belief or what you think or what you found out, what your knowledge is or what you've learned. Because we've all learned. The internet's open for everyone to have that knowledge now. So you can't kill a man for a knowledge. Or you can, if one wants to pose up like he knows more than everybody else and he knows all the secret that nobody else. But if we all know what that secret is, then try kill we then. Because you're going to overstand it doesn't make sense to kill one of us if the millions of us know the same thing. Listen, may my people them save all my people them by just being good people, man. Listen, you might know some people around you that's willing to do some dirty work to some good people around the way. Like, just guide them out of that, man. Speak them away from that. Talk them out of the evil acts rather than sitting there and just hearing the stuff and saying, true. Is it? Say, nah, bro, that's effery, bro. Why are you going to do that? Let your conscience speak then, innit? Why are you going to do that, fam? Why are you telling me for? I'm not even about that, bro. Them man are good youths, bro. Them man ain't troubling no one, bro. Man know how to wipe them out. Left them youth there, bro. Sometimes it's a man's word that saves a man's life. Sometimes it's the same man's word that gets a man's killed. Use your powers accordingly and make sure your powers them returns and reciprocates the blessings in your family life and in your bloodline. Work that way and you'll be prosperous in life. So yeah, my people, united we stand, divided we fall. Real talk. Big up yourself, Paula. You don't know the thing already. And the bad penny, them popping up to, yeah. And you see all the drugs thing as well. Ease off the drugs. This is government drugs that they've made for most of the people in our community. All of them drugs that people are, that's what I'm saying, you know. People are lost. If my people knew what was going on, my people be way awoke than this. This is crazy. Drugs in general. If it's not cannabis, get rid of it. Exit that out of your life, because here what's going to happen, you're going to become addicted to that, and then you're going to need to go to the doctors and get addicted to something else in order for you to get off of that same thing that you became addicted to. So cut all of that out, because you can't have addictions with cannabis. You can control cannabis. It's medicinal. So forget and cannabis is not for everybody. I wouldn't recommend it for everybody neither. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, leave it alone. But you got smokers, you got drinkers. You don't need to have smokers, drinkers, and drug takers. Drop out the drugs. You got some decent youths them out there with great attributes, good mind, good work skills, skill setting, good mindset, good people skills, communication skills, all sorts of skills they've got. But they're sniffing, they're taking molly, they're doing all sorts of shit, and they're forgetting that these drugs are not drugs that are going to help your life. These drugs, the minute you start taking it, these drugs are there to kill you slowly. The minute you start taking it, stuff inside of your body, it starts to shut down. It stops working the way it used to work. So be mindful, because it is your decision and it is your life. And we can only advise you that it's not great. I mean, we don't do that. It's not in our world, you know, it's not. I've got friends that's done it, and I could show you as examples. They don't look good today. Some of them are not even there. So say that to say this. We've only got one life. And when you really analyze life like this, like, you've only got one life, bro. You don't get two. Eat well. Research what you're eating. Because obviously we're being targeted there. They're trying to kill us. And that's no joke. The evidence is there. It's clear. Be careful of the things that you say. Word, sound, power, vibration. See? Help as much people as you can help in your life. And try stay away from the PASSA. Try stay away from the mix-up. Try stay away from most people that don't have your best interests at heart. Other than that, have a great weekend. Manners and respect plus enough tax. Can't be good, be careful. Stay vigilant, stay militant. You know the style already, my people. But I'm going to leave you like this, because you know my style already, you know. Can't stay out here forever. Still got to fly and go and deal with some things with little miss. And I don't want that little girl there to start screw up her face after me, you know. Because you see when that little girl starts screw up her face and look at eyebrows them start meet, it's a madness. So yeah, you know the style already, my people. Manners, bare respect, plus enough tax. Nah, go on and thing. Me, I left you like this.
And it's the lyrical army right about now, yeah? Nobody can palm me. You get me? Check out my lyrical army. Chop man up like calamari. Man, I old school like Atari. Leave it see West Midland Safari. Wrap you up like a sari. No fucking around, no Ken and Barbie. I'm spicy like wasabi. Make blood fall out your nose like Charlie. I'm moving up the ranks. Might see me moving bricks in tanks. I've got dirty money in France. That's why I don't keep money in banks. When I spit bars, I'm corporal. Them man are shit, them man are awful. Anything I do is unlawful. The lyrical army is immortal.
Nobody can call me. I'm rolling with the lyrical army. Don't care if you English or Yardi. Roll a stiff coming like a ragami. Nobody can call me. I'm rolling with the lyrical army. Don't care if you English or Yardi. Roll a stiff coming like a ragami.
Nobody can harm me. Could have been an English or Yardi. If I'm at 10, with I'm at 10, man would have fuck up your party different days. Now man's doing this to fuck up the rave, but trust me, the promoters them better pay me. This are not if, no but, no maybe, no make me gone crazy. On the actually kicking the killer surround, no make me dump in the dumpy, I left a dumpy pants like, me don't know what the dumpy them feel like. Me and the bad boy Patrick Knight, tell her they come through hype, you don't like hype, you might get gunshot here tonight, but me roll with the lyrical army, you must be balmy, none of them fool can harm me.
Nobody can harm me, I'm rolling with the lyrical army. Don't care if English or Yardi, roll a stiff coming like a ragami. Nobody can harm me, I'm rolling with the lyrical army. Don't care if English or Yardi, roll a stiff coming like a ragami.
Gunshot I roll like thunder. England coats and me gun on the jumper. 357 and thumper. 666 that's my number. Rise up the demons call from the slumber. Shot out them men make CSI wonder. Pull them long like cucumber your bumper. Shoot up your bumper to bumper. Gunshot I beat like drumming at the Congo. Blood I run red like the juice on bongo. We down deep in the jungle. My body get chopped up, me and my dismantle. Move up, drop shot, pull it in the ankle. Him did a zigzag zig but me get the right angle. Walk high body left instant angle. Malala. Boy, if you bust up and mangle.
Nobody can harm me, I'm rolling with the lyrical army. Don't care if you English or Yardi, roll a stiff coming like a ragami. Nobody can harm me, I'm rolling with the lyrical army. Don't care if you English or Yardi, roll a stiff coming like a ragami.